The following program contains a topic which may not be suitable for young viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
My name is Scott Wollin, and I am a C6 quadriplegic. I was injured when I was 20 years old, and I'm 35 now. I live in Keswick, and it's a small commuter community by the lake. Living in a small town is sometimes complicated. There's not a great transit system. So we do have a transit system, but it's, few and far between, and doesn't run late at night. So sometimes getting around by myself in an independent way is not the easiest thing to do, but I've got some good people that don't mind picking me up and throwing me in their truck or whatever. So that's not the worst thing, but it's quiet. Online dating as an adult, and I can only answer this as somebody who's been in a wheelchair the whole time, online dating is complicated for a bunch of reasons. I think it's inherently shallow, okay? So I think that when you have a visible physical disability, people are looking at your profile or your first picture, and immediately they can see physical barriers. Online dating with a disability is you have your baggage presented before you've even met the person, instead of actually getting to meet the person and figuring out, whether or not you're a fit or not. Or what is dating like now versus before my injury? Okay, well I don't want to pump up my tires, but I did pretty well with dating before my injury. It came very naturally to me. Very personable, so I was able to get out and meet people and meet their families, and I did quite well. I didn't have a problem with dating prior to my accident. Since my accident, you're met with problems that I didn't have before. Body image issues, confidence issues, not wanting to embarrass myself with somebody new kind of thing. One thing that I have learned is you can't, or shouldn't anyway, try to love somebody else if you don't love yourself, okay? So being okay with who you are after your injury or your physical condition or whatever, I think is the single most important thing that somebody in my situation would do or has to do in order to make that next step. Because if you're not okay with yourself, I promise you she is not going to carry that or make that a reality, and you're just going to, it's not gonna last. So loving yourself is, I would say, number one. What helped me love myself was a lot of time, a lot of probably self-imposed frustration and anger, and realizing that is a way to exist, but not a way to move forward with your life. Here's an example of a good date that I thought was going to be bad, or I thought that because of what happened in the middle of the date made it bad. And anyway, so I'll try to tell you. So I ended up peeing in this girl's car on our second date, and she was very understanding and okay with the situation kind of thing. And she was actually able to really calm me down about being upset with myself over, I'm embarrassing myself kind of thing. And that was a very positive experience, because it was like, listen, she's an adult. It's, you know, this thing happens, unfortunately, with, you know, my injury, and she was okay with it. And I went home and I was like, you know, I really felt appreciated still having my spinal cord injury, right? I was appreciated for being me, right? And that was a really big, you know, positive, right? A fun date around here is, honestly, I live 2 minutes from the lake, and, you know, like a nice bike ride and that kind of thing. I hook up to my electric scooter and she can be on rollerblades or a bike. And I mean, just the other night I took my dog Winston out and we had a great time, and she appreciated it, and she felt like I was sort of participating in her workout and she was participating in my, you know, my nightly dog walking kind of thing. And it was just a very nice, positive bike ride. It's nice. My advice to somebody in my situation would be, try not to take yourself so seriously, or try not to take life so seriously, because nobody knows what they're doing. Everybody's just kind of making it up as they go, and you're going to feel pressures that you think are injury related, but they are probably just life related, and other people are going through those same things too. And yeah, be kind to yourself. It's hard, but yeah. Listen, buddy. Listen, you're...
It's all good. It's all good.
I love how he's not moving.